Hey guys, gals, and others. It's the Cannabis Crone. Thanks so much for joining me. Today, I talk a lot about the cannabis side of who I am as a cannabis spiritualist, but I don't talk a lot about the crone side, or the witchy side, so to speak. But I am a witch, and I primarily deal with healing. If somebody comes to me for healing, I don't charge for the most part. I do make medicine, and for some people who can afford it, I will ask for a fee so that I can provide it free for other people. So it's kind of a barter system, you know, whatever you can afford, and if you can't afford, I will still help you. I also do tarot readings, but I do them for free. It's not a profession, it's who I am. So I have a partnership with those tarot cards. I deal with one deck. I have an angel deck, and I have worked very hard to imbue that deck with positive energy and good vibes and magic. Lots of magic. A lot of my energy, my magical DNA has gone into that deck of cards. And so it's not a money-making venture for me. It's simply, I just don't think that you should charge for universal knowledge. If you have an in and you can get a little more information for somebody, well, why wouldn't you do it? So these tarot readers that are professional, that charge people for the readings. Now, if it was on a barter system, if you were charging somebody, bartering back and forth, okay, I'll give you a tarot reading and you give me a jar of pickles or something like that. But to actually charge for that, I don't believe in that, because a witch is who I am. I sense the ebb and flow, the energy, the magical currents that are running through the world, everywhere that we look, the life that has been imbued into this sentient, beautiful planet. So that's a little bit about my crone side. Now, I'm going to show you a meditation that I do often. I have a hard time meditating. It could be partly my neurodivergent brain. Being autistic, it's very hard for me to concentrate when I'm having sensory issues, or there's a hair that's, or just anything. It's very easy to break my concentration. But this is a simple meditation that kind of helps me balance in the morning. I have this rock garden, literally, with my rock sculptures. And I'm very into rocks. I'm very into the energy that rocks imbue. Now, this meditation is very simple. You will actually just kind of, knock the rocks down in a respectful way, because, rocks have an energy too. They're ancient. And there's something about the energy that's trapped within them when forming. So each rock has the essence of the Earth Mother. So what I do is, first I ground and center. I send my roots down into the earth. I'm visualizing them going down. Put your hands on the earth. Visualize roots coming from your hands. Reach the center. There is a blue light. It's so blindingly beautiful. That is the energy of magic. You want to siphon that up into your roots. Bring it back up. Feel it everywhere. Visualize that blue light coming out of your fingertips. And then you begin. Now, you will not be able to balance rocks if you are in a bad frame of mind. I guarantee it. You can even try and experiment with yourself. Think of something bad, something that stresses you out, and then try and put the rocks together. It's not easy. One of the things about rocks is they will click almost. You can almost feel it when they decide, yes, that's where I want to be. That's the position that I would like to be in right now. And so it becomes easy Now these rocks will not stay this way, they will fall down. And I will come down and I will put them together. And each time I do, I'm grounding and centering myself just a little. And it's a really good meditation because it's for someone like me who can't just sit there. I can't just sit there and be quiet. But here I'm having a connection to pieces of the Earth Mother. And I'm taking that energy in as I'm putting the rocks and balancing them. And I'm listening to the way they feel. I'm listening for that inaudible click of energy that will align them and keep them steady without any binding. So that is my rock meditation. Short but sweet. I'm trying. I'm trying. Who does that remind you of? I'm trying. I'm really trying. By the way, I'm happy for the verdict of the Johnny Depp case. I'm glad that it's over, and I'm glad that he got a chance to tell his story, because for any victim of domestic violence, that's the most important thing. You know, it's not even, you know, he wasn't suing for the money. He was suing to make a point that you cannot slander someone and destroy their life because you want control over the situation, or you want money, or you want something, your 15 minutes of fame, whatever. So I'm very happy about that. It's a good thing, and I hope that Johnny can find some advocates to really get some therapy with. Not a psychologist or psychiatrist, unless they are experts in domestic violence. But you know, the best therapy or the best counseling you're going to get is by going to a battered women's shelter or a women's organization and finding someone who knows the aspects, who knows the dynamics, and who can point you towards support groups. That's really important too, to find a support group in your area, because it's really validating when you can talk to people who went through the same thing. You know, it may have been different in some ways, but wow, the similarities between domestic violence situations is sometimes scary. So anyway, but I didn't want to leave you on a bad note. I'm happy for Johnny. I wanted to leave you on a good note. So practice peace and good vibes. Send your energy out into the universe, and make sure that you surround yourself with things that remind you of the magic and majesty of the Earth Mother, because that's really the only way that we survive as a species. If we can learn to connect with that flow, that river of magical energy. That's all. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Oh, enjoy. Namaste.